Hello everybody, welcome back to Hopping Up For It. Let's get back into that hat. Alright, just as a reminder, F1 is save, 1 is load. Okay. It's been just long enough since I played this that I forgot a number of stuff. Let me double check my save spaces. Up here. Okay, that's right, we just found the volume control. And I saved 3 times here. It's just so that in case I mess up and over-save over my save file, I'll be good. It's been long enough since I've played that there's a good chance that I will not remember how this goes. No. Oh no. In fact, let's go back. Oh, okay. So maybe if I arc it up a little like this. There we go. Can I go straight up? Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's save here. Oh. That almost did it. I should have been confident. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I had it. I had it. I had it. That was perfect. Okay, just a tiny jump forward. That's right. I'm so glad that this game actively encouraged save scumming. The developers, they knew what they were doing. Okay. This feels like a new place to save. Yeah. Again, I still have no idea how... Ah! I still have no idea how far I'm gonna have to go. That was interesting, actually. Could I? Interesting. Can I jump? I forget. Can I jump off of the? Yes, you can jump off of the ice. So what I need is actually, like... I need to jump higher so that the mask has more chance to catch me. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Because the mask will stay more or less under me. Okay. Let's try it here. Oh. Not quite. Oh, so close. I need to be more confident and try to jump on the ice cube, I think. I almost thought I had it. Man, that's not a lot of time to jump. Maybe jumping on the ice cube is not a winning strategy. Except it feels like it is. Okay, now. Does this work? Does this work? Okay, maybe same angle, but a little weaker. No. A little weaker. Similar angle, but weaker. Okay, I think we're onto something. Nope. Ah, man. No! I need those delicious carrots. Okay, alright. Save. Absolutely save. In fact, maybe make save point 3 be there too. Okay, alright. That was something. If I just go straight up while it's spinning, I wonder if that'll... Almost. Yes. No. Okay. I think a couple save spots here are warranted. I forget, does that rope have a gimmick, or is it just... Or is that just how it's shaped? Haha! Aw. I was really hoping it would, like... Can I get up there? If I just jump straight up. Oh! That was something. Can I possibly... That is tantalizingly close, but I don't think I can do that. Why doesn't the balloon repel the poker chip? Yes! Okay, I better save here a couple times before I... I can't make it that high, can I? There's a light trick, isn't it? There's something invisible that the spotlight will reveal, right? Okay. Yes, okay, there is. Okay, it's right about there. That was way too soon. That was almost. Hey! That worked better than it had any right to. Let's save here just because I can see it now. Not quite. Maybe a little more power than that. Hey! What's hiding in the shadows now? Oh, it's right there. So if I pop up like this... No. Yeah. Is the cup mechanic just that you fall into it? I forget. Something like that. Oh, this looks interesting. Will that playing card just take me in? This looks like a save situation. Okay, but it won't move. What happens if I jump through the water? Not much. Not much useful. Yeah. Hey! I'm gonna make this save spot 4, because I don't actually... This might not be useful. What did I land on? Can I land on... Can I land on the smoke machine? It's plausible. Hey! Okay. Why did I do that? Is this one of those trip things where it's like, it looks like a good move, but there's actually no real way to get up there? No, I can't accept that. Oh, except that. That did something. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so you gotta jump up high enough that you land, don't get knocked off by the flipping page, and have enough time to jump up and over through the water bubble. Oh, no. Ah! I want to double jump, and double jumping will destroy me. As will not waiting for that thing. Alright. Yeah. Ah, no, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Man, what do I do here? I'm back here. I really thought that had a chance. I really thought that had a chance. I don't have to stand on the page as it's flipping, do I? That feels like it would be a bridge too far. And a bridge too short. Ah! Man, you really need, like, split-second timing and a better understanding of the mechanics involved here than I have. Come on, no. Nope. Ah. Oh. Xylophone. Xylophone. There is a kind of comfort to being able to hop here. Like, you can't really get anything stable out of it, but it's like the two obstacles in your way mean that you're probably not gonna overshoot and go dangerously far. Except I just did. But ignoring the evidence of what I just did, the thing that I said sounds good. This is not very 2026 of me. No? Okay. Alright. I need to, like, put a dot on my laptop screen so that I'll know. I think I do. I think I have to hop up and get, like, on top of the page. Because when I get up and on top of the page, I think I will have a split second of purchase where I can try to land up there. I know I landed on the page once before. Wait. Okay, maybe... That looked like if it was going to happen, it would have happened there. So the fact that it didn't happen there makes me think maybe I'm completely off base. Come on, I need... Give me just a... Give me just a moment's peace. Please. Please. Let me through. No. No. to stay above where the bunny is. Try to stay above the bunny. Above the bunny. Above the bunny. Ah! Ah! Okay. Not there, but maybe here. That thing will stop. Yes, it stops. It stops when you land on it. Oh. That was painfully close. That was painfully close to what I wanted. Oh, no. Stupid inertia-cutting orb of water. Ah, the page. That page. If that page had just stopped for a moment. But it didn't stop for a moment. It kept turning. No matter how much we desire the pages of time to stop turning, the invisible hand will continue to propel us forward into the future. Man, I just want those carrots. I want to say again, I said this in the last video, where I talked a little bit more about how I got this game. Thank you again, F-Bomb Fitzgerald. If you've never seen F-Bomb Fitzgerald's Team Fortress 2 videos, I really recommend them. He's like... he's awesome. He just had... I believe he just had his channel's 5th anniversary. That's pretty great. But, I was saying... I really think that if this game was like... No, that almost did something. But if this game were to be like the first game of a company, this rabbit would be a really good, like, mascot for the company. I think, in a weird way, that xylophone or whatever it is might actually help. It might provide like if this is a basketball shot, that might be like a decent backboard to try to bank yourself off of. Oh. Alright. I'm going to say it right now. I think this particular challenge in the game, I think this challenge is too hard. I don't think the game as a whole is too hard. It is a challenge of a game that I think this particular part is... I think the fun to challenge ratio is off in this part. And I believe if the game devs were to retool any of this game, and like why would they? It's like a 3-year-old game that you know, I really should save on the book. I should save on the book. If I can get, like... Okay. We got a couple of save files there. Yeah, did you see what I did there? I, like, banked off the back of it. And I think if you do that carefully, you might be able to, Man, I had no idea you could stand on the book this long comfortably. Hey, 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 hey. No! I lost it. I lost it. I was there. I was there. I was on the swinging diamond pendulum. A pendulum of glass and crystal. A pendulum of glass and crystal. Please like and subscribe. Okay, alright. Carefully. F1, F2, F3. And F4 would just take me back down there. Well, I'm going to keep F4 there. Because it occurs to me, I don't know how to get up. Okay. Can I jump over? I thought I could jump over. Hey, 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 this is better. Yeah. Oh. Man, these things... I have no idea how high I am because of the thing. Okay, let's think about this. I'm probably like here-ish. So, yeah. That was close. Okay, what if you went this way? Nope. I'll save a couple times here. Am I not high enough? I'm not high enough. Okay. So if I could just get a smidgen higher. Whew. Let's make this my F2 save. Too close, too close. Okay. Yeah. Hang on, what was that? Oh, there's a stars. Dimensional transition zone. Maybe cold. Alright. 3, 2, 1, hop! Oh, okay. Everything's frozen. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to point out. I don't even want to save at this point. Because it feels good. The gameplay feels good here. Alright, so, like, I'm not gonna, like, pretend that, you know, this is, you know, a Game of the Year contender, but whatever devs made this, okay, I will save here. I will. I love that flash of particles going up in the background. I really do think whatever devs made this should be incredibly proud of what they've done here. Nope. Too much. Too little. Too much. That is tricky. I'm gonna get those carrots. I'm gonna get those carrots. I can smell them right outside of this hat. Also, I love the texture work on the edge, on the borders. Okay, because the texture work on the borders really does make it look like the thatch work of, like, a hat. That's the whole game. Alright. Wouldn't it be wild if I messed up somehow and accidentally got saved back at the start of the game? But yeah, the devs of this game should be very proud. This is fun, it's memorable, it's arguably unique. This music feels final bossy. So if this is like... I'm assuming this is like the last stretch of the game. If this is like the third of the waypoint or the halfway point, that would be bad. That would be making a bad promise to your players. But this is... Whew. You know what this save state feature reminds me of? It reminds me of Super Meat Boy. And I was never a big Super Meat Boy fan. Well, no. I was never a big Super Meat Boy player. I appreciate Super Meat Boy. and I probably would be a fan if I played it. But one of the things, from what little experience I do have with Super Meat Boy, is that Super Meat Boy is a hard game, but it's not a punishing game. Super Meat Boy gives you tough challenges, but then it makes death a revolving door. So I should have saved right there. So every time you mess up in Super Meat Boy, you die, but you're instantly back at the start of the level. There is no punishment for messing up. Hang on. This I'm trying to talk, but this is a tricky place. No. Can't talk, must hop. Okay. Alright, so what I was saying about Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy is hard, but it doesn't punish you. The second you mess up in Super Meat Boy, you die, back to the beginning of the sequence. And this intentional save scumming thing they're doing here reminds me of Super Meat Boy's cycle. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is slidey. How much further can it be? Oh boy. Was that a chair on its back? Did I land perfectly on the tippy top of that thing? Okay, so while I still maintain that that one sequence that I did, you know, with the smoke machine and the bubble, this sequence here, while I still maintain that this is too hard, I do think that if this sequence here is like the final boss of the game, I do think that that makes having kind of an extra big challenge right before this part a little justified. I still think it should be easier, but I understand how the narratology of that decision makes a certain amount of sense. No, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! So far down. So there was a Sega game for the Nintendo DS called XXXY with this group of like stick figure people called the Rub Rabbits. Thinking about rabbits made me think of that. It was a weird game. It was like if Sega had an answer to WarioWare, it was probably that. I really liked it. I'm only thinking about that because they called themselves the Rub Rabbits, and this game is about a rabbit. For context, the name Rub Rabbit might make more sense if you remember that the Nintendo DS's big selling point was its touchpad. Maybe I should ask Ian Flynn a question about the Rub Rabbits on his Bumblecast. Ah. No. It is fun to see how far you can fall in this. There was something to that. I might need to just get more comfortable with the idea of quick saving while I'm mid-flight. Okay, I messed up. That was definitely a mess up. Okay, okay. 1 is load, F1 is save. So F4 is saved. So if I want to save mid-flight, F4. Do not mess up. Do not mess up. That was a terrible spot to save anyway. Okay. What is just... Let me find the perfect spot to... Maybe. Is this a perfect spot to... You know, I think it is. Okay. This is going to be my new F4. Alright. Let's experiment from here. Hey, hey, hey. That's something. That is something. That is categorically something. Save spot 3, save spot 4, save spot 2, save spot 1. Alright, so what I said, is that a chair lying on its back? I meant whatever this thingy is up here. That looks like the slats on the back of a chair that has been, like, tilted downwards. It is a chair! Is this actually a good place to be? I don't know if you can jump from here.